Hello guys, this is Bray. Welcome again back to Brand Media Creatives. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing by clicking on that red subscribe button. So as I promised on our previous video, I'm going to do a video of the Kenyan men communities in Qatar. So coming here as men from Kenya, okay, there are a lot of challenges that we face that we are not going to really tell or tell to you direct, but we need to speak about them. At the end of the day, we really need to speak about them. So some of these challenges I'm going to highlight here, and I believe every man in Qatar is passing through these challenges, but they cannot say, or they may be not having that guts to say them, but these are the challenges that we face here in Qatar. So I'm going to put them into different categories. That is the building relationship, making new friends, language barrier, the adjustment of the culture, that is the cultural shock, and the social challenges together with the job field, that is the job opportunities and everything that does with men in Qatar. So let me just start with building the relationship. As we come here as men from Kenya to Qatar, there are a lot of challenges that we face as much as building a relationship is needed. We are men, we have feelings, and we need really to have this relationship. But when coming here, we find it totally different. It starts from the fact that men and women, they don't stay together here in Qatar. Like, we have a different male accommodation, you have a different female accommodation. We get hyped or hipped at one place as men, and women at a different place. So building that relationship becomes hard unless you're working in the same field with these ladies that you are going really to make relationship with them. You get yourself, like, you start living among men, which is uncomfortable at a time, but we have really nothing to do about that, and really start adjusting to this, making it very hard for us in Qatar. Making new friends is very hard. Like, how the time runs here in Qatar is so fast. You can always agree with me in this. Like, you are going to duty, either you're working in 12 hours or 8 hours, you're home from duty, home, cook, eat, sleep, duty again. Some of us don't have off days. Some of the people here don't have off days, making it very hard to build new bonds and new relationship. Like, meeting new people is going to be hard for you. And I found, like, a friend of mine was asking me, like, do we even have bars in Qatar? And I was like, yeah, we have bars. You can go to bar, drink, and mingle around with friends. And he was like, no, I don't really know that we have bars in Qatar. So making new friends is going to be hard, even knowing new things, knowing new places. If you're free like me, okay, you can walk around. There are many free places to go around here, but if you're not really free like me, it's very hard for you to make these things. Another thing we're going to talk about is the language barrier. Tal, la, stafullah lazim, salam alaikum. This is the language barrier that is going really to affect you. It took me time even to understand, even to differentiate between Arabic and this Hindi language, or this whatever the other Asians speak. So this is going to be very hard for you, like language barrier. Here, English is rarely spoken unless at work. They speak Arabic or this Asian work. Like, these other people, I don't really understand the language. It took me time to learn the language and to understand what they are saying. I had my boss calling me tal, and what is he saying, like tal, la. I just came to understand about this. So language barrier, you should just be ready to adjust during this. Another thing we're gonna talk about is the cultural shock. Culture shock. It's really going to get you here, and you're going to be on and off guard with culture here in Qatar. Totally different. We have Arabic culture and more of this Hindu culture, so it is going to be really different for you here. And tajipata babaya, like, culture. Okay, we have lived from a place where in Africa everything is so free. I'm free to hang on the street, I'm free to walk around with ladies, I'm free to do that, I'm free to do that, I'm free to greet people around. Here in Qatar is totally different. They practice the Islamic culture, which more of respect. You're not allowed to do some things in public. You're not allowed to kiss in public. You're not allowed to hug in public. You're not allowed to drink in public. You're not allowed to do many things in public. making it very hard for men to adjust. So let's talk about the social challenges. Social challenges now, it brings me back to dating. Dating in Qatar is going to be very hard for you. Come on, when our date is going to be very hard for you, and our men are really crying about that. Like, our Kenyan ladies can't give them time, and the culture is not giving them time, and the environment also is not giving them time, and they don't have that time. Our men are really passing through a lot, but I just echo them too much. Let's talk about the job fields. Our men are conducting themselves so well in job, and I love it, and I believe that it's a good thing that should be spoken about. Job opportunities, Kenyan men get jobs easily because of our English accent and a lot of things. And also, let me talk about the kind of jobs we get also are nice, and we are respected at work. Like, you're a Kenyan, very nice. Like, we are loved and we are respected here in Qatar as men of Kenyan men communities. So anything I forgot, just remind me, but I believe Kenyan men, we are handling ourselves very well in Qatar, and I really give you a go for that. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing by hitting on that red subscribe button. I'm your host, BBbrianTV. Ali, thank you so much for stopping by to watch our videos. More is coming. Subscribe to our channel, like, and do the necessary. Thank you. That was my time, BBbrian.